Guys, if you have played Android or iOS games from the early 2010s era, then you might have remembered this video. Yes, this is Vector. A side-scrolling parkour game which was very much famous that time. Developed by Neki, Vector was a go-to game for almost every mobile gamer of that time. I played Vector a lot during 2016 and 2017, so I thought, why not? Let's revisit the game in 2025 and see whether the game is still holding up or not. So after installing the game on my smartphone, which is running on Android 14 by the way, the first few minutes hit with extreme nostalgia to me. And, yeah, that was it. Because, after completing the tutorial stage, I didn't recognize the scoreboard screen. I thought Neki has changed the results screen, but they didn't change only this. Apart from the scoreboard, they've also changed the entire menu screen of the game, which is looking cool to be honest. But I immediately understood seeing my character standing there and all the on-screen elements, that they might have ruined something, and unfortunately, yes, I was right. See guys, in case you don't know or don't remember, but Vector used to be one of the mobile games that had very simple UI and game menus. And now, well, it is full of microtransactions, and even loot boxes are being added by the publisher. I last played Vector back in 2017, and now, I'm playing this again in early 2025. Yes, the game had microtransactions before too, but it was there at a basic level and in moderation. But now, it's all opposite. Heck, they even implemented a separate store feature in this game, where you can spend real money as much as you want in buying stuff. And there's also not only one, but two separate premium passes available to buy, with an expiry date on it. Both of which does not last for even half a month. Wow! That's greedier than I've imagined. They also added different characters you can play with, but it involves grinding to unlock each of them. On the other side, the gameplay still hits almost the same like before, but, yeah, after completing each mission, you have to spend some coins that you collected during the levels in order to play the next mission, and the cycle goes on like this. And to my utter surprise, the last stage is still there labeled as coming soon. If I am not wrong here, the classic Vector only had 3 stages, where the main character gets caught in the last mission, where it leads us to its sequel, Vector 2, which has been delisted silently by the publisher due to unknown reasons. Now apart from the microtransactions from Vector 2, there was also Vector 2 Premium that also got delisted. Now if you ever bought any of them before, well, good luck finding them in your Google Play or App Store library. Unfortunately, I still couldn't able to fetch my last save file from my Google Play Games account. I don't know what happened with my last save file. Now talking about adding another stage in this version of Vector game, I believe that Neki wants to change everything and all they want is to change the storyline of the game. This might involve players in buying in-game purchases on a single game, and keep them engaged in the game for a long time. We also have 3 different modes here as you can see. So in the end, I still recommend you to try Vector if you have never played the game before. Vector has become more a live service type game, due to which it doesn't taste great like before. Sure, no doubt, you can still play the game without any internet connection at all. But if you are an old player like me, or you played the game back when it came out almost decades ago, then yeah, everything has changed in the game. My advice, if you are returning to the game, then try keeping your expectations low and expect the modern touch of mobile games that has ruined Vector totally. But in case you want the OG Vector, then you can still buy it on mobile platforms, even on PC. Also, one thing I forgot to mention before, you can still play Vector offline, although it often asks to download some compulsory minor updates whenever you try to change the game mode. Yeah. Okay, that's all my friends. Bye, and I will see you later.